So this video is a first class game in the Centurion, which is the tier 8 British medium tank. This game I've put together this video because this game really does show how that D6 ramp can really be effective if you've got even just 2 or 3 people being organised. So I am platooned up with someone else in a Centurion. So we're both going to go towards that ramp, and we're both going to sit on that ramp, light people up, put shots in where we can. And luckily for us, we've got a Scorpion G on our side that sees what's happening and is able to provide sort of that TD support from F7 that you need. So yeah, this is just what you can do in the D6 ramp. We've got the light tank here to start. It's taken a good position at the start. It does move off and away. But yeah, we're just coming up onto this ramp, putting shots into that King Tower. A little bit surprised it actually went in, but if you don't fire, you don't know what will happen. Loading up the premium though straight away. There seems to be lots of heavies going this way. That light tank is probably just spotting when I'm just poking up the cupola. Just change the angle slightly just so I can get a little bit more gun depression a bit easier. Get a lucky ricochet. I'm not too sure what that bounced off. I don't know if that was the top armour or the upper hull. Get a nice shot into the light tank set on fire. That's one of the light tanks out of the game. That's 2 out of 3 enemy light tanks out of the game now. So we've got our couple of friendly lights still alive. One's in, I assume, a bush. F5 as well. So again, absolutely perfect. Line up any enemies that cross the field. We've got the light tank active scouting going in to see where we can't get the vision range, but poking this ridge, still getting spots. Looks like the enemy team has pushed the hill really nicely, and we've got heavy campers down in sort of K3. Unfortunately, that happens quite a lot, and the thing is, we do win this game. So unfortunately, those heavy campers may think that that's the winning strategy. But at this point, this King Tiger is kind of trying to come around to flank us. But the Scorpion G shuts it down, so I do give a great shot for that one. That was perfect. I mean, that's what you can do with a TD hiding back there. It's got no pressure on it. I highly doubt it's going to get spotted particularly easily, especially with 2 of their 3 light tanks knocked out already. Just getting side shots onto this Object 704. They've won the hill. But unfortunately they seem to be just camping the hill. It's really important that if you do win the hill on Mali that you go up over the other side. So yeah, we are getting spotted by something here. Artillery hasn't taken a shot. Again, that's just luck. Got 2 mediums here next to each other. I would have thought it would have been prime artillery target. But I think because of the slope, it makes targeting difficult in the artillery. I think it's just how the shells loop in. It's more likely you just go over the top, but feeling a bit more braver. Just popping fully over the ridge now. See if I can spot anything at all. I'm kind of thinking about going to that bush on the left-hand side, but I've decided that with that TD there, I just want to go over this ridge, get some nice shots in. They're getting shot from the hill. They're still just camping the hill. If they pushed round and destroyed the TD and the heavy down in E0, they could then put pressure on our TD at F7, put some cap pressure on, so we'd have to move from this spot. But they're just camping in heavies. So yeah, we are quite fortunate that the enemy team didn't particularly play it too well. The Scorpion G now has moved off. I think it's seeing that there is now a push there, and sure enough the light tank's now gone onto the cap. And as another example, I've had it in another video, where when people get onto a one shot they just drive off a cliff. It's quite sad to see the amount of games that I've done well in after going down to a one shot, and they just drive off a cliff just to deny someone a kill. Is what it is. I suppose I saved some ammunition. But now it's 8-3. I'm feeling extremely brave at this point. Wanting to flank round this heavy tank, so it can't shoot us here. The two mates got the same idea. We're going to split off. One goes around the left, one goes around the right. Get a nice shot. Not too sure if I tracked it. It tracks me though. Get another tracking shot so it's in place. Two mates just going around to the left. I'm going around to the right. And then this light tank, it does actually surprise me, this light tank being here. That's a big gun on the LHM2V. It's a very dangerous little light tank. I know people don't rate those British lights too much, but they are good. Get one last shot into the Scourge's lower plate, it finishes me off. But at that point, you know, 7-2, that's where the two enemy tanks were. So yeah, it was worth going in just to try and get those last bit of damage in. And unfortunately, we cap at 7-1. So admittedly, it was a light tank left alive, but get third place on that one. That Scorpion G got MVP, hiding that bush. Got the most direct hits, got some nice assisted damage, and yeah, it got just over 3,000 damage. First class on that one, and yeah, just bumped the damage standing up to 78%. So yeah, really good little spot on Mali. As you can see, all you need really is two people coordinated, just one person on that ramp and someone in a stealthy TD at the back, and it doesn't really matter what your heavies do. You should be able to have a good game using that ramp.